My name is Maggie. I was accused of being a witch. The townspeople came. They came for me. They came for my child. But I was no witch. Not until they came for me. Then I cursed them. I cursed their town. I cursed their children. Beware of Maggie. Beware of Maggie's grave, because Maggie shall have her revenge. The small Scottish town of Achonmollen, I hope I'm saying that correctly, is pretty much dead. There is nothing to do. There are a handful of people that live there. There are 4 teenagers that live in this town, and all they do on the weekends is they get together at the local bowling alley, which they're the only patrons of. They bowl, they drink. Basically, they get pissed and they bowl, and that is it. That is about as much excitement as you're going to get in Achonmollen. Well, until something wakes up in the town. Because you see, in Achonmollen, many years ago, there was a woman named Maggie, and the legend goes that she was killed for being a witch. And when she was killed, she was pregnant, and her baby was brutally, savagely cut out of her and killed. And there is a grave up on the hill, which is Maggie's Grave. And that's pretty much the only claim to fame that this town has, except maybe the shoe tree. Who wants to see a shoe tree? Hello, everybody! It's Josie here. The book that I'm talking about today is this gorgeous, wonderful, amazing creation by David Sodergren, and it is Maggie's Grave. And can we just appreciate that really cool kind of retro vibe cover that's on this book? So Maggie's Grave is actually David's latest release, so it's just been released. And like I said, it is about this town in Scotland, this little kind of dead town with a handful of people and these 4 teenagers, and this curse. And I don't want to tell you too much of the story because obviously it is a horror story. It is not that long, so I think the setup I've given you, that should get you interested. This is awesome. Just one of my favorite books that I've read in a very long time. So a few things. One, I will have to say, if you're squeamish, there's body horror in here, there's blood, guts and gore, so you know, maybe not the book for you, but if you are kind of a true horror slasher style fan, you'll love this. You'll also, I hope, love, which I love, is David's kind of dark sense of humor in places, and this book actually had me going ew, but it also had me going, oh, that's hilarious, like literally laughing out loud, because there's some instances that are quite funny amongst the kind of terror, and James Blunt's "You're Beautiful," you will never ever listen to that song on the same way again once reading this book. I won't tell you why, but read it and you'll know. Also Barry White. So yes, there are just instances in this book where, amongst the carnage of, you know, Maggie and this town and what happens, and like I said, all the blood and guts and gore, there is some humor. I think it really is a horror book for horror book lovers. And it was such a fun ride. I read this book in, I was going to read it on one day. I was that into it, but I had to put it down because I had to go do something. And I was really mad about that. And I picked it up again and I read it in 2 days. I just loved it. It is perfect for this time of year. It's also perfect for the winter because Scotland's cold all the time anyway. It's just always cold in Scotland, but it's really cold and kind of snowy in that, and it also kind of gives you that perfect atmosphere if it's like here today is just a horrible, cold, windy, rainy day, so it's perfect for that. And it's just the most fun Am I weird? I think horror books are fun, but you know, it's just the most fun ride of a horror book that I've had in a very long time. I'm going to read all of David's work. I have a few that are they've been sitting on my TBR pile. They are moving right to the top of my TBR pile now. I'll do some more videos on those, but yeah, Maggie's Grave, like I said, hugely recommended. The humour, kind of, if you like that slasher type element, like I said, if you can take a bit of body horror and guts and gore, if you like the witchcraft element and, you know, the witch wreaking revenge on the town, all of that is just so much fun. It's brilliant, it's wonderful, it's the perfect Halloween read, perfect winter read. Hugely recommend Maggie's Grave. Absolutely love this book. And a quick note on the look today. So Maggie's Grave is about a witch kind of seeking revenge. So I thought I would kind of go down the classic Halloween witch route. So this is a tribute. This is kind of my tribute to modern day witches, to Sabrina, to Maggie. My kind of interpretation of how I like to dress as a witch. Yes, I just thought, you know, you can't do a book about a vengeful witch without dressing, you know, a little bit wicked. So that is the look today. I hope you enjoy. Let me know if you've read it, what you thought, or if you have any recommendations. And thank you all for watching. I've gotten some new subscribers, so thank you, all of you. I cannot believe that a channel that I started was just because I wanted to talk about books to myself almost, now has like 400 subscribers. I'm really grateful. Thank you. Hope you enjoy these videos. Yeah, and that's it. Stay well and safe. Thank you all again, and I will speak to you all again very soon for the next installment of 13 Ghouls of Halloween.